Hello and not so welcome to the Gags Tandon Show. Because I don't want to be here. I'm sure he doesn't want to be here. So, I'm going to retweet this from my phone because at the end of the day, I want people to come and watch us. But let me be honest, this is tiring. And we laughed at every other club last season. The joke's on us. The joke's on us. We got to take this, man. We got to take this shit now on the chin. Liverpool Football Club are very, very poor. Jack. Hello, Jack. How are you?
Hello, mate. No, I'll take that back. I enjoyed the post matches of you guys anyway. And I need to speak to you because I've just done 2.5 hours of watching that. Like all of us, we need to dissect certainly a lot of elements of that Liverpool game, mate. Apart from the footy, mate, I'm all good. Thank you again, mate. But yeah, we're going to dive into this because there's so many, like an onion, so many layers to this poor Liverpool, as you said. We had it before we were in the green room, before we started. Said to you, mate, we've had it good over the before the season. And you said perfectly, that's why we've got to enjoy it. When in the good moments as well. We're certainly going through a very difficult moment at the minute in terms of the results as well. I'm lost for words. I'm honestly lost for words for what we are watching now, mate.
It's been a while since we've been this bad. I mean, actually, we can say the Klopp era had a couple of bad moments like this. One, when we had the centre back outage, when we had all those centre backs get injured, VVD got injured, then everybody else got injured. I'll take a sip as well, mate. Cheers to 4 in a row, but the other way around. Yeah,
there we go.
I think then the next Klopp part was when everyone got injured during his last season. We were top of the league and then we had that dip.
Yeah.
To when we won the Carabao and then that everybody was injured. Then we just fell off, didn't we? Like the team just fell off mad. And it kind of feels like we're there again. It kind of feels like we're getting outfought. We're getting out battled. We're second to all the free balls, everything that's dropped in midfield. We're second to everything right now. It just feels like we're nowhere near. Anyway, we're nowhere near the pace of the games. And I know we're getting outdone by set pieces and we're getting outdone by long throws and things like that.
Part of the game, though. Part of the game,
it's 100% part of the game. And I was saying this to someone in Discord, actually. They're saying this league, it's the most what they're saying, the most set piece based or ball out of play kind of time. They're going to those stats where the balls out of play the most in this league this season. Teams are figuring out how to slow games down, play it to their advantage, and that's okay because that's every team's prerogative. It's not beautiful on the eye, and you can't say it's great football, but everybody plays to their own advantage. And if you're a great team, you've got to adapt. And one thing we've proven this season is, and to be honest, Cy Brundish had it great on his
Under Pressure.
No, he had it on Twitter just recently. He was saying first 30 games of last season we controlled games amazingly, and then the last 8, and then all this season, that's just what's it called? That's just we've just not had any control at all. It's just been absolute rubbish,
Yeah, as you said, and I jokingly, and it was great to score some set pieces on Wednesday night. Ibu and Van Dijk as well, as you said. You've got to play to your strengths. I'd love us to be a lot more effective from throw-ins and corners. It's a massive facet of the game. I jokingly loaded my Arsenal mates and even on the watch-alongs as well. It's like, Arsenal, it's become a running joke. Arsenal scoring set pieces, but it's a massive facet of their game and they're very effective at it. And if they are wanting to go and win a league title or trophies in the future, it will play a large point. But
imagine if we were good at them, because today we had plenty again. We had a whole load. and we could have done really well with them. I mean, if we could
Yeah.
score from them, it would have saved our ass today, dude.
Yeah,
It would have saved our ass massively. But the problem is, we're no good from them. Sorry, I haven't got all my setup right.
What you put that down to? Is it a combination of, like, of course, when you've got so many technical players, I suppose this to you as well, Chaz, when you've got so many technical, gifted footballers, the brand of football you've got to play, as always, the Liverpool way. But as I said on the watch, I'd love us just to play a one direct ball, not all the time, just down the middle. Like, we're pumping the ball to Ekitike, but even when we are winning the first balls, we're not winning the second and third ball transitions. So it's catch-22, really.
Well, we tried, but Ekitike held nothing up today, mate.
Yeah,
We got beaten up.
Yeah,
too weak.
well and
I was shocked that Rio came on. You could see Rio's not ready for Premier League football. Like, he's just too weak.
Yeah,
he's a kid.
Yeah,
this against teams like this. One thing that the teams are doing in the rest of the league is they're building teams that are strong physically.
Yeah,
I don't feel like we're strong physically this season.
Yeah,
or we're not yet. We're building the team up, but I don't know. I'm guessing. I just don't feel like we're very strong right now at all physically, and that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, got the stats up there if you want to look at the mate or
yeah, we could go to it. Go to it. Let's do it.
Do you want to look at the first half, mate? We usually
why not? Let's go and have a look.
So obviously the biggest statistic is obviously a scoreline as well. But in terms of the first half play from Liverpool, look at that possession, no Gags and chat. Or any audio listeners, 68% possession to Brentford's 32. Liverpool had the higher XG, 1.38 compared to Brentford's 0.98.
There's no way we had 4 big chances.
I was going to say, where have they come from? Like, I can't even.
There is no way. The only big chance was Kirkis's. There's no way. What are they? Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think one of them's the Salah
they've
one.
Caught that one. That's because they've called that a big chance. It's not. So all the ones in the box, just have a look at the 4 in the 3 around the. No, they won't be big. They won't be big.
Yeah.
There's that one. What's the one next to it? No chance. No chance. What's the one?
Chances?
That one. No chance. Is that a big chance? Get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Anything above a 0.28 is more like a big chance.
Big chance.
These are not big chances. Look at the Kirkers one.
Yeah.
The one which got a ball on it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That one, 0.60.
Yeah, that's a real big chance.
Yeah.
So the rest are nonsense.
Yeah.
And now you go to theirs. Go to theirs.
Yeah, the goal for their one, that was 0.62.
Perfect.
0.10 for Otada's one in the 5th minute. Yeah.
Wow, that's not right. That's not right. It's a pretty much attacking.
0.8 for the Collins
one.
What's
the second half then? Let's have a quick look at the second half.
Let's have a look at the second half one.
They got the penalty, obviously. Well, they got the penalty in it, so it's going to be like a 0.7 for the pen.
Yeah, so what was there? Salah 0. Look at that, very tight. 0.30. McAllister one. Yeah, that's. I don't find
no big chances second half.
Yeah, surprise. Yeah, that could have been. It should have been a lot more of a higher scoreline.
They missed some big headers with Tara and stuff. They missed. Yeah. We got away with being in the game at the end with a chance for a draw. We were lucky to be in with a shout.
Yeah,
we should have been plastered in this game completely. Once they went 3-1 up, they should have scored a couple more.
Yeah, I don't get it though, mate. Will probably be a bit over the place at the minute in terms of first half wasn't good enough. But I don't want to jump ahead. But the first half, you look at obviously the first goal we conceded in the 5th minute, really poor, like set piece. But as we said, alluded to, big strengths of theirs. I analysed that and I'm like, it just comes to, you can train all week or whatever you want to do, but if you're not aggressive in the box and wanting and willing, and you know exactly the way in which they're going to be playing though. But for me, it just comes to wanting it more in the box. The Brentford players wanted it more. Second transition again. How many times has every Liverpool fan, even anyone that's analysed Liverpool in recent weeks, second and third ball, trying to get that? But again, Kirker's going with the ball with his head, but just far too easy for my liking. Their first goal, mate. It's just a simple, strong on them, but I'd expect Liverpool to be a bit more proactive in and around our own penalty box, but we're just not at the minute. For me, but Yeah, that was Robbo said there. Sorry, mate. Yeah, lacked fight, and that's poor though, guys. You can't be lacking fight. You should be wanting and willing to try and run as quick and hard as you possibly can as well. But yeah, it's
So AG wants us to go back to absolute basics, flat back four. We grab Jones. Jones is injured, by the way, now, so it won't be Jones. Double pivot. We need to stop the goals going in. Happy with a couple of 0-0s to stop the rot. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't take 0-0s, to be honest. I want to win. But I get you, but we can't even risk playing Gomez, because if we lose Gomez whilst we've got 2 CBs on the pitch, we're done till Jan, and we really need to keep them 3 fit as much as we can. You know, I mean, Liverbird here saying slots arrogance would have us battling for top 10. I mean, I've been asking, when's he going to change something? When's he going to do something different? I can't see it. I don't see it. And, you know, is he? I mean, I don't know. Are the players even playing for him right now? I can't even. The fact that this Liverpool team doesn't have fight is mad. It's like majority of them are mentality monsters, you know. So it's alien to me to see.
Did you see players that went? Sorry, there, guys. Did you see in that first half and second half players that went running for Anfield? Some of them, or
I don't think so. I don't think there was that. I think the problem is we're just low confidence in it. You can tell that once Mo scored, the only real pressure started after in bloody stoppage time. Once we got to 3-2, like why? What's going on?
That works.
Why aren't we? Yeah, why are we doing that? I mean, it's a great finish, but Mo was awful until the goal.
Yeah,
really bad. Like, we got to call it. He was really bad.
Yeah.
And we missed Cody when he went off. I mean, to be fair, actually, Cody did nothing in the second half at all.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even in the game, and that's why he went off. But the fact that we're reliant on Cody Gakpo is mad. That's the worst part of the Liverpool team.
Yeah. And even Kirker's coming off, mate. I get you want to change your shape as well and lob on an extra forward, but I felt he was not amazing tonight. But I think obviously getting the goal, it was actually good to see him even with that goal getting into the penalty box. That's what he was doing at Bournemouth. Obviously, he's got more space at Bournemouth in a Bournemouth system. Seems to be a lot more open compared to Liverpool, mate. But he was probably one of the better performances than we've seen in recent weeks. But that's me not waxing lyrical about all of this whole game, mate. But yeah, and then that lacking that ability to cross a ball. If it's not Dominic Szoboszlai, obviously we spoke last week about Trent. Obviously you spoke on the post match as well, and even me on the watch long. That ability to transition that ball into the box and just really gain any real bit of momentum when we're far too reliant on certain individual players, and if it's not them, mate, that's when I do feel when the players are lacking fight but lacking real ideas on the football pitch, and that's quite staggering, really, for me, mate, if I'm being honest. But
I guess the real question, I mean, RTV, let's just finish what we're saying about the game here first. RTV saying, you know, we pulled a goal back before. What on earth were we doing before the penalty? We applied. It's a great question. What were we doing? You know the really weird thing is no one will be able to put their foot on it and go, or their finger on it and go, what the fuck was the tactics? Like, literally, you don't have an identity anymore as a team.
It's chaos.
I mean, it's entertaining as hell. Liverpool games right now for the neutrals are this season. Like, there's no more entertainment. Like, it's pain for us right now. But we had the fun at the first 5. We've had the worst now, right? Yeah. So, you know, and we've got a super chat here. This team has too much talent. Thank you so much, Chris. We really appreciate your support, mate, at this tough time for us all. This team has too much talent to be this horrid. This is on the manager, outcoached and bad tactics. Players look uninterested. I'm concerned. Okay, Chris, well, I'm going to ask you, Jack, Chris, and the rest of the people that are watching, whether you're chatting in YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitter, guys, where does this leave Honest Slot? I've got people DMing me saying they think he's done, and it's a matter of time. I mean, personally, I always like to give managers a bit more of a chance, especially if they won a title with us. I think they deserve it. But the new era of fan, and I am old school, the new era of fan is more about, you know, no, it's not working. Let him go. And like that's how the new fan base works, or at least the online fan base. So where do you stand in this? I've just said what I think, but
yeah, it's difficult, mate. There's a lot, but being Liverpool Football Club manager, we've come from a period of 10 years of having stability. We've seen other clubs in Chelsea and other football clubs in the Prem where they're very proactive in terms of sacking their manager. I'm personally going to give Arne a year, even if it is a difficult year. He's earned the right for me, but I understand where other fans will be very wanting possibly to lose a job. But he's earned the right to me to try and figure it out. But saying that and caveating that and flipping on its head, saying next 10 games, Liverpool lost 7 out of 10, I think that's sackable form, in all honesty. It's a difficult period. And the money we've spent, Gags and Chas, we've spent a lot of money. The people running the football club demands performances. And Champions League revenue and all that. But for me, I'll give him a year. I don't want him to leave the football club, but the noise, even in the comment section over the last couple of weeks as well, and even on the fan, but as a Liverpool fan, we've been through so many difficult times in terms of the managers. Roy Hodgson years. I was very young then, watching Gerrard carry our football club on his back for many of the years, mate. But as you said, guys, there's a new generation of supporter as well on social media. But for me, as always, get behind the manager and get behind the team. But we need to see.
Does it not
change.
worry you a little bit that this is 4 Premier League games in, and usually by this time, you're etching out a draw or something like that. But 4 Premier League games into a rot, 4 in a row losses after 5 wins in a row. That the signs are a little worrying there.
Yeah, the are alarming.
Do you not think this is going to get pretty toxic really soon with fan bases, with fans that are at the games or in the stadiums? Like let's just say Liverpool fail to win against Villa or Palace in the next 2 home games. And then is it Madrid next after that?
Yeah, after that.
And City after that, right?
Yeah.
So if they don't turn the next 2 games around, at least Palace and Villa, then the 2 after are pretty rough challenges coming up. And you'll get absolutely sorted. The only thing that might help us against City and Madrid is that they're not going to be playing hoofball against us.
They're going to play open against us, aren't they?
Yeah. But the other 2 teams will try. Palace, know how to beat us.
Yeah.
Villa have caused us trouble in the past.
Yeah.
Hopefully they play Elliott. But, I mean...
I don't think they want him.
They don't want him?
Yeah.
So, I just think...
do you think...
I think
how
he
long
might
would
be
you
in
give
trouble.
him? Yeah.
Look, I personally, I'm not talking about myself. Personally, I would want him to try and get out of the rot. The problem is, mate, if you keep losing and losing and losing and losing and losing,
difficult.
You start to lose the credit that you have from everybody.
Yeah.
And I could, at the end of the day, you can be the most positive fan out there if you want to be, but you're going to start getting concerned with 4 losses in a row, aren't you? At the end of the day, that means, the league is gone already, and we're at the 3rd international break coming up. And let me be honest, if he loses any more games in the Premier League by then,
the team should be performing much, much better. We all know that, mate. And as you said,
there's no excuse.
There's no excuses.
400 million, 500 million. Yeah, no, net spend, all that crap. Jota, we can't use that. This is way beyond grief now. We used that in the first game or so, right? We said that was on the first 2. The last 2, this is on the manager now. This one's on the manager. You can live behind those excuses as much as you want. Some of them are real. Grief is real. I'm not saying that's not real. I will say that's real. And it's hard for players, but they're playing badly. They're not playing as a team. They're not getting together and fighting through it.
Yeah.
All of it. The subs, did they make sense?
So just I didn't even say on the watch on it just different positions at the minute, and I think, and to the point as you said, like I watched some of those players tonight, and they won't ever publicly say it as well, but I do watch, even when I'm watching Salah, even tonight again. Salah, I could never put it past him. He's been an absolute legend for Liverpool. He tries his absolute heart out, but there was some passages of play tonight where you're watching Salah, and he's like, you watch teams and you watch them, certain individual players. For me, personally, when I'm analysing that, I did watch some players that were not giving up, but they just weren't running enough for me in terms of certain bits about it as well. But
Bob is spot on.
Yeah. I like goals.
What if we didn't score some of those late goals? How many late wins did we have?
Seemed like 4 or 5 at the beginning of the season. Yeah.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Burnley was Burnley late?
Yeah, 1-0 last minute penalty. Yeah, the Salah penalty.
Right. Arsenal wasn't. It was 83, but I guess Chiesa was 83 as well for Bournemouth, so maybe not Bournemouth.
Atletico Madrid coming back in that game.
I mean, let's talk Premier League. We're talking at least 2 or 3 were last minute, right? Wins.
Yeah, 2-1. Oh, sorry. Premier League 2-1 against Everton, but even 2-1.
No, but that wasn't last minute. I'm talking about the last minute wins where literally we've had to get it out of nowhere. You know, you're talking at least Newcastle and Burnley, right? 2.
Yeah, and even losing a game at Palace late as well. Like Palace done us with that was another stupid throw-in where we
should have lost that game, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
They should have been 4-0 up at halftime. Like that game should have been done and dusted before. So I'm not even worried about the Palace losing last minute to Palace. The Chelsea one hurts because they were awful in that game. Man United, we should have done better against.
You've taken so many L's this season.
I know, but we deserve it. We deserve it. Like, you got to take them on the chin when you dish them out to others as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with Bob. We are very, very lucky to have 15 points right now. And I mean, Jim here, Brentford did nothing unexpected, but Liverpool were unprepared. It's mad. It's mad.
We knew they were strong on throw-in set pieces.
Yeah.
Giving them a throw-in or a corner is like giving them a penalty. Like, there's just going to be so... But it's all like, even like the smallest players on the pitch as well, but even just aggression and for the shirt as well. Like, and for me, it doesn't help. I don't know how you feel, Gags, and just the manager doing his tactics in press conferences as well and giving away too much at the beginning of the year. When Gravenberg's doing interviews saying, "Oh, I've been given a lot more license," even though he wasn't playing tonight. But like for me, it's just all backfiring really as well.
This is interesting. We've got good players, good manager, transitional season. Let me tell you something. You spend 250 million. Yeah, we expected some transition for a couple of months. Not losing 4 in a row. Not losing. You lose 4 in a season, dude. Not in a row. And you might be worried about Broncos, but Heitinger's not doing exactly brilliant in Ajax, lads, as a manager.
Was Heitinger the brains behind the operation?
I doubt it. He's not doing very well himself. So I think it's a big slump. It's a big slump. So I just think, I mean, this is crazy. Pep Linders is awful.
No.
Like, he was awful. We should not have Pep Linders at the club. I mean, it was really interesting. I haven't watched the interview yet for Klopp, but Klopp saying that he'd have an open door to come back.
That's a big spanner in the works there, Gags. Yes or no for you?
I think it would shit everyone up if he came back. But do you ever go back?
No.
Do you ever go back? And that's...
But he's never had 400 million at his disposal.
Never. And, he would... At least one thing there was with Klopp, the team had an identity.
Yeah.
You know, there was
I
an
mean,
identity for the team. And what I don't see right now, since Feb, it's been 6-8 months. What is it? It's nearly November, 9 months. We haven't had an identity, man.
yeah,
We've struggled. We got over the line for the league because Arsenal were really shit as well towards the end.
And Arsenal then possibly this season we carry on, and even if City get a couple of injuries, Arsenal could have a free hit.
No, they're going to win it.
No,
I think Arsenal will win it.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal will win it now. I think they're playing the football that suits them the most. Now, the only thing that would stop Arsenal is if their set pieces dried up, because their open play football's poor. So if their set pieces dried up, they would be in trouble. But I don't see that happening this season. I think they're on a good run, very confident run, and they'll probably win it. Which, hey, you can't. We won it last year, and things went our way, and we took advantage. And if a team takes advantage, they take advantage, and they do it. It's going to hurt, but fair play. Whoever wins it wins it. At the end of the day, the league table never lies, and we would have hurt. You know, it would have been our own fault. And I think right now it is. You can point it at the players. I just don't see an identity of the football club, and that's on the manager for me. I'm not saying get him out. I'm just saying he's not working right now. It's not working for him. How does he change it? How does he go back? I mean, Brutham here says it really well. We're shit at set pieces, offensively, defensively. Might as well bring back the throwing coach. Can't hurt at this stage. He's working with Brentford.
Oh, you can understand why.
He's working with Brentford. You know, when he was with us, that's when Gomez was doing the long throws. Tried one at the end of our own. It was shit. Literally, what did Brentford do? They had the front post covered because they thought it's going to come short because there's no way he's going to throw it all the way to the back post because it's Gomez. So what did they do? They just put two people on the front post and headed it clear. And what did we do? We put everybody in the far post because we thought Gomez's throw was going to get to the fucking far post. Come on, lads. Where's the brains? You know, one thing that pisses me off the most, people going after Mama. We played it to his right foot. Majority of the game, he's left-footed foot. You know your players. Play it to his left foot and he'll boot it into the right place. If you keep playing it to his right foot, he's going to mess it up.
Ball was bouncing.
Take a touch.
Yeah, even when the ball was going to, it was bouncing and everything. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like, it's so dumb. The football's dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb. It's like, oh, you know what? What's Brentford good at? Throw-ins. What will we do? Give them a throw-in. Instead of, oh, in this game, when you're going to clear it, hoof it straight down the pitch. You know why, lads? We don't mind their goalie having it. We don't mind their defenders having it. They can't do shit with it. They're going to hurt us more from a throw. So don't give them a throw. Boot it straight back. That's better for us.
Yeah.
What did we do? Boot it out for a throw. Boot it out for a throw. It's just dumb football. It's like, have you not got a brain? It's so simple. It's really easy things to talk about and do. Give him a corner. They're not very good from corners. They hadn't scored from a corner all season. They haven't scored from a corner. What were we trying to do? Stop the corner. Give him a throw. I don't know. Who's coaching this team? Who?
It's meant to be honest softball.
It's dumb. It's honestly really dumb football. No one's thinking. No one's coaching. No one's talking to the players. Hey, there's some easy wins here. By not putting pressure on yourselves in a low morale state. They are low morale. Low morale is going to hurt. Any goal against you after 5 minutes is going to hurt. Why are you giving stupid free throws away? Why are we doing like stupid flicks and tricks trying to keep it in? Boot it down the pitch where the throws can't hurt.
That to me, just in-game management, though, mate. You need leaders on the pitch. And as you said, that stems from obviously Virgil and the leadership, or just someone grabbing them by the scruff of the neck and just going, lads, calm it, take a touch. There was a couple of occasions where Jones and Szoboszlai were just telling them, calm it. But when you're just going through lack of nerves and confidence, you're just doing silly mistakes as well.
Exactly. Look at this. This is the problem, Gags. Top keeps regurgitating the same shit about what we do versus teams, yet has nothing to... Simple things. Simple things, live a bird in it. Don't give him the throw. stop them from getting throws near the. Yeah, some of them you can't. You know, like when you're like having a challenge, and then there was some that you can't stop because you're challenging on the edge of the, by the byline, and you're going to tackle them. That's fine. You can't do anything about those. It's the other ones. It's the ones where you literally have time and a choice to boot it out, and you choose to boot it out for a throw. What?
But we've got footballers there, though, Gags, as well, though. Like, we've got footballers, top class footballers that are good technically on the ball, and the resulting to go long. That to me is a big indictment of where we are currently. When you've got technical, very good footballers just wanting to punt the ball forward, it's like we and Slot quite evidently when he come into Liverpool, he spoke about Trent. He didn't like Trent spamming the ball across the pitch. Sometimes it works, like obviously with Trent's ability, but even he called that out in the early stage. He was like, but at the minute, it's like, as you said,
we're missing him.
Yeah,
I'm telling you now, we're missing him.
Yeah, massively.
We're missing him badly.
Mm.
No, you might want to call him a rat, whatever. He controlled the game for us. He would come into that position in the middle of the pitch and ping balls cross field, do shitloads with it. Just couldn't do. We are not playing any kind of switches at all right now.
Yeah.
We're not good at the switches right now, and that's what a good football team will try and have in their repertoire, is switching the ball across field, really easy, finding each other. No one can pass right now.
Yeah.
Yes, Brutham. Vandenberg was great today. They had 3 Liverpool players. Basically, the reserves, Liverpool reserves, legends, and under 23s beat us today. Yeah. I mean, it's hilarious. And they sold players, their best players, Brentford. They got rid of a brilliant manager, Brentford, and they still beat the champions. What does it say about it? To be honest, the champions lost to Man United. One of the shittest teams. I mean, they've got a 3-win run now, so they're not a shit team anymore, it looks like. But someone's kind of like got United and Liverpool and just switched them. And went, hey, let's swap you over here.
Just mad. Absolutely mad as well.
And you know what? I'm going to share this. As a United fan, I'm absolutely good. You know what? Fair play to you, mate. You should enjoy it because we've enjoyed yours and you have every right to enjoy ours. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm totally like not gonna.
We give it last season.
Joy away from opposition fans. They should enjoy this. Yeah. We've fucking had a great time for the last few years.
Yeah, certainly.
And to be honest, like I said, I was one of the fans that enjoyed last season to the max. Enjoyed the whole summer to the max. And everybody else was stressing and cursing all last season. I enjoyed it. I am so glad I enjoyed the title win. I'm so bloody glad that I was unbearable for it for the whole time, because this is, it makes last season at least something I can cherish. Because now I said to people last season, enjoy it because it might not be there for a long, long time. It's like I was looking in a crystal ball or something, because I felt like there was just something coming, Protham's just going to keep getting shared here. Curtis can't catch a break as well. Curtis was fantastic today,
Tremendous.
Apart from when he gave the ball away once in the second half. He was absolutely brilliant. He was really, really good. I really enjoyed him and Dom in midfield. The biggest problem, Jack, in the first half, I thought, was every time we got forward down either wing, until the last kick of the first half, until the last kick, we turned back. Bradley, every time he was there, he turned back. Mo, every time he was there, he turned back. Gakpo as well, turning back or cutting in. Turning back, cutting in. The only time we actually went forward and played the ball in was for the goal for Kirk from Brad. And who made it? Bradley to Kirkes, the fullbacks.
That was old school Liverpool, Robbo Trent. That's what they used to do. Byline to byline.
It's insane how just crossing the ball led to a positive action, led to a goal. We were doing none of it. We've got Ekatike in there as a striker. We're not feeding him. He did nothing because he's not been fed.
2 touches in the opposition box in the first half. he had, which is ridiculous. If you look at the stats at half time on the watch
Yeah.
along. But as you said, mate, and as we said in the opening stage of the show as well, we're so stagnant. Everything's a million miles an hour. Like, we're doing the basic fundamentals of football, like, and we're just making it a lot more. But as you said, you've got Ekatike there. But as you said, and that's one aspect of Gakpo's game that really gets on everyone's nerves, is when he cuts inside. You've got an overlapping run. I think Slot mentioned it this week in the press conference, saying, obviously you understand as well, but it's just so much disjointedness and like the oversimplifying things of plays and forward runs as well. Just I don't like seeing V8 pick the ball up from 70 yards deep in his own box. I don't like Ekatike or V8 drifting off wide right or left as well. Like, for me, it's you've got quality of player there and just really need to be doing much better, mate. But when at this moment in time, they're all playing with a lack of confidence, but there's no plan. There's simply no plan. Like,
And this is a problem as well, Jack. What I was going to say,
yeah,
there's no press.
It's one person's pressing, and then another 3 players are slacking behind.
And how easy do you like? When Brentford pressed our back line, we got messed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how much they just easily went round us. Brentford.
The second goal, like, he's and that to me, and that second goal. Why are we? I get we're getting done on the counter attack, but Van Dijk's the only player in his own half. Like, the Damsgaard, it's an alright ball. It's not a Xabi Alonso-esque ball, but it's a good ball through the middle. But and the over-reliance on a high line as well tonight. I get you want to implement a style of play, but Ange Postecoglou is applying his high line and a way of playing. But it's just asking for trouble. Like, especially if you're getting done in behind, as Igor was doing really well and Brentford were doing well on the counter. But just drop 10, 15 yards deeper. Just try and not go all for it. Like, no team and even the Sunday League should be getting done on. Yes, Ekatike loses the ball, but in transition, I'm sorry, Liverpool Football Club should not be in no way getting done on the counter attack that easy on the breakaway. For me, mate, it's ridiculous. I don't know.
How do we fix this then? Storm's asking, because I ain't got a bloody clue, mate.
It's $1 million question, mate, isn't it? I think everyone said a lot of revert to type. Revert to type of what certainly did work last season, but Gravenberg's out, Isaac's out, Jones is certainly being, as we've said, Jones was a big reason to what we done on Wednesday night. We done really well. Long term, once Jones is back, I think Szoboszlai and Jones works really well. McAllister, million miles off it. I think one of the points for me is dropping Salah. I'm sorry. I love the lad. We all love the lad. But I think there's playing players out of form and then there's playing certain individual players just to try and shoehorn them in the squad. There's not a lot of variation up top as well. But how many options have we got though, Gags? I don't know.
We have none.
Yeah, there's not a lot of options that scream out to you, because if Chiesa starts, but for me, it's the $1 million. How would you go about that, mate? It's the $1 million question. For me, it's do you bring in Gomez? Do you bring in Robbo? Do you bring in Gomez? Do you bring in some new fresh blood into this side and hope and pray really that it goes well? But this is where Arnie makes his money. But if it doesn't change drastically, the big questions will be getting asked.
You've got to change it to make it more solid. There needs to be some structure. There's no structure to this. I just don't get how we can afford to have a player in the team that's not going to come back at this moment in time and help, because we probably need to start Chiesa somewhere and give him a go and see how he does. Rio's not the answer for sure.
It's asking too much for him to come on and win it.
And Ekatike and Isaac just need to keep being rotated. They can't keep playing, So we need to use the fullbacks properly as flying fullbacks, but then we need to make sure that the double pivot or whoever's DMing is covering that side as soon as, they move forward. It can't be just everyone all out attack. And that's the problem. We just go absolutely mental, right? No, that's just the way it goes. So I think Ibu was okay, man. Ibu was okay last couple of games. I don't think he was at fault really today again for anything. Did you think Ibu was off? I didn't think Ibu was off. I think
Just,
Virg
I mentioned the goal anyway. It wasn't just Ibu's fault. It was the
No,
structure.
that's the whole team.
Yeah, it was the whole team.
That's just a fantastic run off of the back of Ibu and a pass. Like, what is Ibu supposed to do? They have a rocket on him to catch him up. If you watch football, the pass from Damsgaard is flipping brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
The problem is we should never be caught out like that. Someone should be blocking it, or someone should be there. It should never be that easy, but it was, and it is. That's the shape of the team.
Yeah, as you said, the great point, as you said, mate. It's the stopping of putting a band-aid on this team at the minute in terms of just trying to just stop conceding goals, stupid, silly goals. Be a lot more defensively switched on, a lot more defensive guile. Be a lot more. We'd all love a couple of 1-0s. That's it, and we'd all snap your hand off for that. As you said, even if we need to, just try and suck on teams to play. At the minute, we're just coming up against 5 backs. But as Arnie said this week in the press conference, it's expected. He's got no qualms. But at the minute, just sit a bit more deeper, keep hold of possession a bit more, much better than we have at the minute. But if the play's not on,
I think we keep the possession well. Like, what is it, 68% possession? That's a lot of possession. I think what it is if we lose the ball, we need to swarm around. We need to have players in positions. Don't lose it in the wrong areas.
That's the key point.
What are we doing? We're playing this tippy-tappy football in silly areas around each other where we could give it away. And when we're getting pressed, play it back if you have to. Be safer. Right. And I guess that's annoying as well because we are trying to be safe and it's all backward sideways. But I mean, at this point, I don't know. I don't know. Teams are just so easy. They know they're just going to rip us apart with one pass and we're done. And we're just very easy to play against by everybody right now. And so back to the drawing board, do they need to drop deeper? If the team's deeper and not pushing so high up the pitch, then they don't break.
That's personally what I'd do.
The other thing is maybe Ali's sweeping where that ball's going.
Yeah.
When Ali's playing, he's probably sweeping that. Yeah. And you know why Ali got injured? Ali got injured because he was doing way more sprints in a game, sweeping and then sprinting back to get back in goal. Yeah. For the team, because they were pushing so high up, he's had to sweep. And when he's sweeping, and Mama's not sweeping for us, he's not playing that game because he's not used to it. It's going to take time. So he's a bit further back. And therefore, there's this big gap between our goalie and the other opposition teams just won't play the pass when they know the goalie's there. They won't because it's going to clear it out.
We're so I was going to say, guys, we're so done when teams go man to man against us as well. Like we lose the ability to string a pass as well. We've seen that already this season. But as you said, I certainly will drop a bit, certainly a lot more deeper, try and suck on teams. But the thing is, as we said, if we do that, you're just relying heavily on that crucial ball that bypasses the midfield and the opposition defense as well. Like your game has to, and that's where Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai come to their own, really. But you've got McAllister there. McAllister's fully able to, but he's going through a very difficult period at the minute as well. But he's a player that you typically usually likes the ball at his feet and able to play in tight spaces. But it's difficult, mate. It's this.
I know Andrew's upset here. I know, Andrew, you're upset, and you normally, you chat on the channel a lot. But everybody was lauding the transfer window. Everyone, I don't care. Everyone was, and now it's hindsight's 2020. Fine. Got lucky last season because the other teams dropped off. We got 84 points. I'd kill to have 84 points this season.
Yeah.
That was a good total to win a league. People have won the league with those points before. So it's not lucky. You got to get anyone that wins and earns the points wins the games. And we could afford to drop off at the end of the season, but we were fantastic up until Feb, March, when we needed to be. And no one was catching us at that point. So you might say it's lucky. It's not. You've just got to win. You've still got to win your games if other people drop. And we did. So I think you're being harsh on last season. This season, Slot's not doing well. That's also true. But let's not go and revisit. Let's not rewrite history. That's wrong. I think that's incorrect. And I think we should own that and say, no, he was fantastic last year and we won the league last year and he deserved it. This year, though, it's a different ball game. It's not good. And he spent a lot of money.
And the substitution gigs, that's one thing that baffles me this season. That's one thing I certainly lauded. I think quite a lot of Liverpool fans as well lauded was like Slotter's substitutions he learned at the beginning of the season last year, but he eventually 9 times out of 10 the subs were working. Obviously it's very different this season. He's making, and it's understandable. He's there. He's trying to create something. He's lobbing on a load of forwards, but it's just.
I'm calling it a slot machine. It's like every time we're losing in the second half, it's like he puts the slot in the coin in and he goes ching, and he's just like, right, what sub do I put on? Ting ting ting. Okay, these 3, put them on the pitch. Honestly, it's a piss take. And someone take my joke and make a meme. Someone take my joke and make a cartoon out of it. But literally every time we're losing, the last 4 or 5 games, all he's done is put the coins in the slot. Press the machine and go, right, which 3 are coming on? Okay, Rio, Chiesa, and who was it? Gomez. What was the change for Gomez?
Dom
went into right back and then he's out of right back and then Gomez isn't. What is going on? Okay, it's not injured. That's why.
Oh yeah.
That's probably why that was what happened. So we can be fair for that. But the others are just like ching ching. Oh, Wirtz came off for Gomez actually.
Right, that sent me edge west.
You're right. That was the one that shocked me. I was like, huh? Just give him the last 7 minutes. Actually, he went off the pitch. We couldn't even hold the ball after he went off.
Yeah.
Brentford just kept the ball the whole time.
I am very concerned though, mate, in chat. I don't know how you feel as well, Gags. If hopefully it doesn't happen, but if Dominic Szoboszlai does succumb to any bad form or any injuries, I think Liverpool will more than struggle. Will absolutely get.
Well, I think the whole first team should rest.
Yeah. On the midweek.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't care about the Carabao Cup. I couldn't give a flying fuck. If you ask me right now, I want to win a trophy. I don't want to win the Carabao Cup. I want to win the Champions League or the Premier League. I don't really care about the cups. We've done the cups, man. We've done the cups plenty times. We don't need to win the cups. We don't need to. Hey, that's fine. You do know football fandom is an emotional sport. You do know that hey, we can be as calm as we want on a call or on this show, but people can be knee-jerk. It's okay to be knee-jerk too. Let them be knee-jerk. Why do we have to police everything in the world? People are upset about their football club. It's okay. It's an emotional state. It's grief. Let them grieve. It's all right. Fine. If they're saying flat out right now, it depends. Whatever they say, does it really matter? Are they going to be able to change anything? I said this at the end of the last game. Can we as fans control anything? No. We can't control jack shit. So if they want to say anything they want, they can say it. Is it going to change anything? No. We're going to let them let off steam. Let people let off steam. It's okay. As long as it doesn't affect you, let's not get so hyped about what people are saying. If the owners don't feel like, or if Edwards and Hughes don't feel like it's time for Slot to go, we ain't going to be able to do it jack shit about it. We aren't going to be able to do jack shit about it. And I don't think they listen to like fans doing this. And I think the Anfield fans, the people in the stadium, aren't going to turn on him so quick. Online fans will, but the stadium, the ones that pay the money and go there,
traveling
I don't think they will. I think the next 3 games, they'll try and support the team. So it doesn't matter what people are saying. Let them say it. They've got every right to say it. People are going to... Man United fans wanted to moor him out for a whole year, and he's just won 3 in a row now, and they're all more him in all of a sudden. It happens. As soon as he loses the next game, they're going to be more him out again.
Yeah.
So football is fickle. It
Yeah.
happens. It's fine, and you do have the absolutely.
Mm.
You have the right to disagree, but
Yeah.
calling them jerks and teenagers. Why?
Bit harsh.
Disagree in a
Yeah.
nice way if you want,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, that fella might actually get his haircut. You're a Man United fan. He's sweating, and he's got 2 more games to
Well,
go.
I hope he has his haircut, and then that's like Samson. You know, when he's like, once he gets the haircut, then he goes to shit again. They lose all their power. He's like gaining the power right now for Man United. Cut the guy's hair. Maybe they'll go shit again, and we get something to be joyous about. I was happy. I was happy Chelsea lost earlier,
Yeah.
and now
Sunderland might get top 5. You never know. That's a joke. Sunderland are playing much better football currently
Bournemouth,
than
mate.
Liverpool.
Bournemouth,
Yeah.
Brentford. Ah,
Yeah.
but you know what? Well, all I'm saying is I'm trying to take it as well as possible. I'm trying to be not as Canuck said, knee jerk as possible. Something's wrong. I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it looks like actually the manager doesn't know how to fix it either. And if that's the case, then something will most likely happen at some point if it continues. But I don't think it's going to happen right now. And I think they'll give him the chance to try and turn it around. But at this point, I don't know what's going to happen, Jack. I kind of said today to people, I didn't think we were going to win. And that's the first time as a Liverpool fan, I wasn't expecting a win today, going in, because even though a lot of people thought midweek we were going to be, that's it, it's turned around. I didn't see a performance midweek against, that was very good. We were still getting cut open at times very, very easily. So I was not convinced that it was over.
It's one of them, mate, innit? And I got a bit too giddy on Wednesday night watching that game. More fool me. But that's part of it as a supporter.
It happens though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It happens. You win and you score 5 and you think, right, that's it, we turned it around now. But I knew this game was going to be the bigger test, because
it's always
Brentford are a far stronger team than Frankfurt in terms of making it difficult, is what I'm saying. And Frankfurt were just rolled over. And also, they're very poor at set pieces. Whereas this team have a mad, like, centre-back pair who just headed everything out.
Yeah.
Like, they just literally lugs at the back. Like, Ayer against Mo. Mo couldn't get a kick today. That guy has been fantastic.
Collins as well, massive giant as well. Zach Vandenberg, 6'5". It's crazy, mate, isn't it? It's would be nice if we actually started scoring some set pieces. I'll take any goals at this point, even on goals. Just as long as they're on the back of the net, mate. But it's
Kamara Javed is saying, "Hi, Gags and Jack, bring back Klopp, please."
But as Jav, rewind, mate. We mentioned that anyway, mate. But that's gonna be because of that bloody interview. It's gonna be the elephant. It's gonna be there. It's always gonna be hovering over, especially over the season. If it does go from bad to even worse in a couple of weeks, it's going to be the question. And the journalists will be asking on it, and it's their job to be asking those questions, and the pressure as well. But on it, and we all know anyone managing Liverpool as a head coach or as a manager or whatever, in any departments, the expectation levels of managing this football club, and they're never easy. But this is where Arnie makes his money. He should have been making his money tonight, putting out a performance and players. But yeah, and the general sense of every football manager, it's always the managers and the head coaches that depart. The players do have a lot more powers in the modern era. It's always the manager and which is understandable. Take the brunt of poor performances.
Is Wirtz really 0-11 when he just got 2 assists midweek?
Yeah, Frankfurt, the 2 goals, it's 2 assists.
Yeah,
as well. And Wirtz could have had about 10 assists already in the Prem if his forwards could actually finish. Like that chance for Salah, like after half time, this little like spin on the sixpence. He's been creating opportunities. Just needs his forward players to actually put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, agreed. It's been a tough one.
Aye.
Yeah, it's not been fun, and I do think We've had a shit show at Liverpool FC the last month or so. It's not been a fun month supporting, watching football. Now I know what it feels like to be a Man United fan.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, lads, you've had it tough. You've had it tough for a couple of years. Being in your shoes here for a month.
Even
Not
Everton fans
fun.
as well. Mm-hmm.
Everton fans, we feel like you. Like, come on, man. That's taking the piss, isn't it? Really, feeling like you guys, feeling like Man United and Everton fans. This is rough. We need to get out of this, man. We can't be like them.
It can't go it can't go on like this. It can't.
No, we can't be. We can't become like them. Come on.
No.
They have deserved the pain. Like, come on. We're the heroes of the story. We can't feel like this. Yeah, it's 5 weeks since we won in the league, let's go. 5 weeks since we won in the bloody league. It's like a lifetime for Liverpool.
We're all here for the vibes, though. But we'll have a good time as always on the post matches and on the channel.
I'll tell you something. People, I know Shankly said, football's bigger than life or death or whatever. It really isn't. It really isn't. There's lots of things to be thankful for in your life, and I would go and have a look at that today, and make sure you look at all those people that you love and that are around you. Be thankful for who's around you that loves you. And this is just football. Okay, yeah, we support it and we love it and we love Liverpool and it makes our week bad. But I'm trying to do some therapy for you guys here, and you should definitely take it on board. I do it. It makes my week go fine. I work with some great people. I'm thankful for them. I have great family. I'm thankful for them, and I make sure that I say that every day, and it gets you through the bad Liverpool times for sure. At the end of the day, things go up and down in football. They'll turn around. There will be a time where we'll win again in the league. It will happen. We just have to wait for it and be patient and keep supporting the Reds. And that's the main thing. We can be upset about things. We can be upset about the what's going on. But what you shouldn't stop doing is supporting. 100% support the players and the team. And yeah, we have no identity right now, as someone's just said in the chat as well. That's true. All of it's true. But we can still support. We can still support. For 100% can still support. So yeah, Thanksgiving's coming for the Americans as well in a month's time. So we should maybe do it a month early in the UK and be thankful for each other, Reds, and
100%.
support each other. Get ourselves through this hump. And like I said, look, you can't control it. Nothing we can do about it. So what's the point in worrying about it too much?
As you said, Gags, stay together. We'll analyse, all of us will critically after the game. We'll be disappointed. We'll have all of us will have different views. But as a family, the Liverpool family, and the family at Anfield Index certainly have been very welcome over the last year as well. I love it. It was a difficult watch for me in terms of watching the game, but I was thankful that I've been able to speak to Gags as well and use all in the comments. But stay together. Liverpool will eventually, I know it's been 5 weeks, but we'll eventually start winning games of football. And hopefully it's not being too overconfident. We've got too many world-class players. And if we could all go in that dressing room, just say, lads, just give your head a wobble, focus, get your head down. And the best way to get through everything is just keep your head down, sticking together in any form of life, banding together and working, grafting hard, graft, and then eventually things will turn around. You will.
Absolutely. And, the doctor's right as well. That includes supporting the manager as well through a tough time. You just won us the league. So, you just don't give up so early and so quickly. I know that's what happens in the emotional part where I said, look, people are emotional. They're going to let this out, but it comes down. People subside with their anger. So maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't think Liverpool will make a big rush. I mean, if Slot left himself,
it's a different,
because he felt like the players weren't giving him everything, that could happen as well. Who knows? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen next, but I can't see Liverpool making that decision, and I wouldn't want them to either. Like, I don't sit on that side of the fence. I think everybody deserves a chance, especially when they've just won a league, and he deserves that chance. I just wonder whether the players are going to give him that chance, you know, because remember, it's not just about fans and it's not just about the board, it's the players as well. Are they believing in his tactics? Are they believing in what he's saying? And sometimes you have to question that. At this point, 4 in a row in the league, you got to question that as well, right? Because it's like, what's going on? I've never seen Mo so pissed. I mean, Mo, whatever you think, my opinion on the midweek Mo Salah thing where he changed his, you know, whether that's his manager doing it or him, I can't believe Mo did that, you know. I just can't believe he went and changed his Twitter stuff because it's sending a message to the fans he's not happy. So
Yeah,
you know, and that worries me a little. That worries me. So we got some questions coming in. Gags, what happens? AB says, if we don't turn this around for the next 4 matches, and we're staring at the barrel. Don't think the players know what's going on. So, mate, you know, if we lost 4 more in a row, I don't think anyone in their right mind would be saying slot in. I even think the doctor over here, if we lost 4 more in a row, the doctor, our doctor who's so much slot in, would probably turn around and say, yeah, okay, this is probably going too far, you know. So, yeah, I mean, if you went 4 without winning, the pressure's every loss and every draw, every game that you don't win applies pressure. Always. Like, let's not beat around the bush. Like, everything adds pressure. Yes, we should give him time, but the longer time you give, it's because you want it to turn around. Now, if it doesn't turn around with the time tocks, and the tick-tock will happen. And at that point, someone's going to break the clock. And it's going to be time for someone else, you know, at the end of the day. That's what happens. So let's be realists about everything as well. Everything's on the cards right now. I think as a sane fan right now, I would say we'd give him chance. But yeah, AB, you're absolutely right. If he ends up losing 4 more in a row, I'm sure all of us will have had enough. And that would have been 2 months. I mean, there's an international break and there will be in December at that point. And we're in October right now. So if by December we've kept on losing, I think we'd all be ready to kind of say, see you later, you know, at that point. So I don't think anyone will have the nerve to say, oh no, let him lose another 4.
It's just, we haven't had to think about Liverpool losing games of football as fans for a very long period. Like pre-Jurgen Klopp, I think we all remember, but the newer generation of Liverpool fans as well do. We can't make it be a normality, really. But yeah, some of us are a lot more. There was a generation of Reds in the 70s and 80s that were used to winning. Even in the last 10 years, we've had it good, winning trophies. But as you said there, Gags, time eventually catches up with everyone. And
we just have to wait. So Aaron's question, do you think we'll get Champions League? Mate, we need to win a game. Forget the Champions League right now, man. Like getting top 4. Win a flipping game of football first, lad. We need to focus on winning a game of football. That's it. If you get on a run of winning games, you can still go on a winning title if something happens crazy to Arsenal. Let's not even think about that. The point is, you need to start winning football games. Right now, nothing's on the table. It's October. The season just started like 2.5 months ago. We're right at the start of the season, really. Need to start winning games, getting into rhythm, getting confidence going. Then anything's possible at the end of the season. You can still win a Champions League if you play well enough. The problem is we are losing games 4 in a row, 5 out of 6 losses. This is like City's run last season now. Although City didn't lose 4 in a row. Sorry, they lost 3 in a row, but they didn't lose 4 in a row. And so City didn't win the league in the end. They were miles off it. We're very much following that pattern of what happened to City last year, but in a worse way, you know, in a worse way. So I think, as I said here, you know, he had never lost 3 games ever in his career as manager. Now it's 4 in a row. Yeah, he's never lost 3 in a row. Now he's lost 4 in a row in the Premier League. He's lost 4 in a row, and now he's lost 4 in a row in the league.
Statisticians in the comments, I don't know if you remember, Gags, in terms of obviously Liverpool losing that amount of games, obviously we were 1 game away from since 19, was it 30, 19? We'd lost against Frankfurt, it would have been 1934 or around that period of time where Liverpool had never lost 5 consecutive games. It'd be interesting to see what like the run of losses within Liverpool's history in terms of. It's obviously that would be interesting in terms of has there ever been 5 or 6 losses? Well, obviously there would have been, but in terms of the record books, how far back that record does last as well. But I don't know. It's chat, you'll know in the comments as well. But
Aaron's a magpie, so he wanted to. He's not bothered. He's a mag, so he wanted to know if we take your place, mate. I mean, we're having a bad season. You guys are still behind us.
Sunderland might get Champions League football.
Hey,
imagine Sunderland getting Champions League.
Sunderland are better. I think you guys should be worried about Sunderland.
Yeah.
Like, you coming down to the Liverpool channel having banter, you're below us, and then you got Sunderland in what 5 points clear of you, lads.
Yeah,
come on.
So yeah.
Well, fair play to you. At least you got a sense of humor.
Yeah, there you go.
And we're sharing it, your thoughts, because opposition fans that come on and have a bit of banter and don't get nasty are fair play for us. We've had banter and we won it last year. So, and also you beat us in the cup final, so and we loved it. We loved you guys. We didn't love losing, but you guys were great.
And we pinched the 2 new strikers as well. So
mate, Isaac, like they're probably happy because Walter's probably having a better start anyway. So at the end of the day, it's Isaac will come good, I think. And you know what?
Yeah.
It's just all going a bit Pete Tong right now. I said this last week, it'll get worse before it got better, and has got worse. I think we'll lose to Villa and then Man City. Just saddle up everyone. It's going to be straight 6 losses. Flipping heck, Matt Long. Like, jeez. And can see us getting beat by Sunderland as well, but he says. And Jab's like, Real Madrid, Man City coming. Yeah, I know, they're all coming. This like I said.
Trent's coming to Anfield.
Well,
as well. No, I think he's going to be back.
He's going to be back. Imagine if he just runs the show.
Oh, no.
I'm loving this guy, this mag. We don't need to worry about them. There's a few false positions. Look at Man U. We love you. Come back every week, but with comments like that about Man U. You made my day. Thank you very much.
There we go.
I think Newcastle are a good team actually, and will do better once they get things going. But yeah, I think even we will get things going, and we'll be a good team as well. We're just in a bit of a slump here at the moment, and we're trying to get out of it. But 14 goals conceded to Arsenal's 3, and that's mad. Sunderland have conceded 7. City have conceded 6. Well, at least we've conceded the same amount as Man United. That's mental, right? We have a better goal difference than Man United. That's the only thing.
Nottingham Forest have conceded 15 and they're 18th in the league, but I don't know. But the thing is, they can't score. Like
1 less than Forest, 2 less than Wolves, lads. Conceded the same amount as Leeds, Fulham, 1 less than Brighton, same as Brentford now. Holy shit, we are having an absolutely
2 goals off Wolves at the bottom conceded. There we go.
Yeah, it's a shit show. It's a shit show. Well, we've gone very long here, and we shouldn't have. This show should have ended a long time ago. But I hope we've made you feel better, at least somewhere. We've tried to remain calm about things. We are pretty pissed off about losing. Everybody will be. But like I said, try and be thankful for everyone around you. If you can, that's one way of making it better. And try and have a Sunday where you don't watch football. Maybe I'm gonna get back into wrestling again because I think that's what I need to do to get away from football. I need to find something else to freaking go mental about. But yeah, this is a rough time for us all. If you're a religious person, start praying for us. If you do any kind of magic, you need to do it for us. Like go and piss on a goalpost or something somewhere. That helps us.
Harry Potter, if you're there.
Oh yeah, if you're a wizard, get some wizardry out. Put it in Mo's boots, in Isaac's boots, maybe in their muscles. I'm not saying put drugs in them, by the way. No, without drugs. So Anyway, someone help Slot is what I'm saying. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, don't do that.
we're doing that. What's it out?
God, man, lads, you lot are crazy. You lot are Anyway, try and have a good week. Wednesday, I'm missing the game. I'm away for work, so that's going to be a shame, isn't it? But yeah, what a shame. What a shame I'm missing a Liverpool game after a long time. But anyway, guys, try and have a good week. We'll catch up with you next Friday and chat G&G, maybe, if it happens, if Grizz is free. And if someone's willing to join me, maybe it's Jack again. Next Saturday night, we might be here doing this again.
Yeah. If it ain't me, mate, I'll be there. Oh, good.
But yeah, we're just... I was going to say Carla Jadu. Yeah, that's black magic. We don't want any of that. I think we should stop that. I was making magic in a good way, not the black kind, guys. Not the black magic, which is like dangerous. You stay away from that. But yeah, anyway, I think Jack, we should call it.
Yeah.
Do you want to send us home, or should I do it?
Gags, thank you, mate, and thank you everyone for tuning in to the Gags Tandon Show. Gags, thank you for being with me for the last hour as well. Hopefully, everyone watching or listening has enjoyed the podcast. I certainly have. I've needed to speak to Gags as well and all the yous, and just fingers crossed we can get back to winning games. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you are new to Anfield Index as well, mate, and everyone. And thank you everyone for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, thank you. We've tried to be really open to everyone's comments and emotions as well, and not trying to shut anyone down. We've disagreed with a few, but that's when people have been nasty to each other. Apart from that, try and keep it clean, folks. And we appreciate you guys. Anfield Index still growing on YouTube. We're trying to keep it as real as possible, even through when it was good, when it was bad. You know, we're going to try and stay as real as possible with you without going crazy and ranting and, doing all the histrionics. We're not going to do any of that. So if you want somewhere where people are just going to have a chat about it and try and stay as calm as possible about it as well, this is the place to come. This is the place to come. But if you want the ranting and the raving and craziness that's over the top and, not real, then you're going to have to go somewhere else. But we'd like you to stick with us. We'll try and stay as calm. We will be negative at times. We'll try and stay as calm as possible, or as real as possible. And we appreciate all the support always. And Jack, thank you for joining me and bearing with me for an hour and 12 minutes. And thank you all for bearing with us as well. We hope Liverpool get back to winning ways very, very soon. In the Premier League is what's important. It's like the Carabao won't matter if we win. We need to win next weekend. That's the main thing. So let's have all eyes on Aston Villa, Anfield. Let's get some players back in and let's absolutely smash it up the Reds.
Yes.